If you've ever thought about buying a miniature donkey, don't. At least not until you've watched this video. Because miniature donkeys might be one of the cutest animals on the planet. But they're also stubborn, mischievous, louder than most people expect. Ours wake us up a couple of times a night. And don't forget, they are somehow capable of convincing you that your entire day should revolve around them. They like attention. So today I'm going to tell you the truth. The good and the bad. And the things nobody told us before we bought our first miniature donkeys. If you're thinking about adding one to your family, this video could save you a lot of surprises. Welcome to Hartland Oaks. I'm Todd, and these little personalities behind me, well actually right here in front of me, are some of the stars of our farm. This handsome little guy here is Prince. Prince is our herd shire. Over here is Diva. She's the proud mama of baby Jack over there. And that little troublemaker is Jack himself. You saw him in the beginning of the video. And right here is Jewel. She's the most lovey-dovey donkey on the farm. And then coming up next to me here is Dragon. He's such a good boy. You just can't see him because Jewel's head's in the way. Right, Dragon? Yeah, you're such a good boy. How's your neck? You got all bit up in a fight with Prince, didn't you? Yes, you did. I got to take care of you. Jewel, you want too many hugs and kisses. Yes, you want too many hugs and kisses, and Dragon does too. And over here is Lilah with her little daughter, Sexy Lexi, behind her. Right, Lilah? Yes, can you show us Sexy Lexi? Lilah's such a pretty girl. Choking. She's a beautiful little thing. A little dirty right now. Normally she's white, but as you can see, she can be dirty at times. So if you've watched our channel for a long time, you already know these little donkeys have completely stolen our hearts. But they weren't exactly what we expected. Nope, we learned some things along the way. Oh, look, it's little Sexy Lexi right here. Come here, little Sexy Lexi. Come here, little Sexy Lexi. Yes, Sexy Lexi. Yeah. So let's share some facts about donkeys. Truth number one, these things, they're more like dogs than horses. Definitely. The first surprise, mini donkeys, they don't act like horses. Nope, they're much more like dogs. They'll follow you around. They'll meet you at the gate. They'll beg for scratches. They'll stand beside you while you're working. And many of them generally enjoy spending time with people. Our donkeys know our routines. And if they hear the side-by-side coming, they're already waiting. Ruger, get out of the camera. Ruger's behind the camera. Look. When they see me coming around in the morning, they're already begging for breakfast. Yep. They're incredibly affectionate once they've earned your trust. Ruger, you're not a miniature donkey. You're not supposed to be in this video. And honestly, that's probably why so many people fall in love with them. But look, miniature donkeys are small. I can't even reach as tall as you are. You're a horse. Yes, you're a horse. You don't belong in a miniature donkey video. No, you don't. No, you want a kiss though? You're a good boy. You're just a good boy, aren't you? Yeah. This is Ruger. Yeah, he's our young buckskin. He is like a dog too. More like a dog than a horse, but you are a horse, Goofy. Truth number two, they are stubborn, but there's a reason. You've probably heard the phrase, stubborn as a donkey. Well, it's true, but maybe not for the reasons you think. You see, horses, they're prey animals. If something scares them, they usually run first. Donkeys are different. They stop. They think. They decide if something is actually dangerous. That's what makes them seem so stubborn. but many times they're simply making their own decision. And unfortunately, sometimes that decision is, no thanks, Todd. If you've ever watched our videos, you've probably seen me negotiating with these little guys or chasing them out of the chicken coop. So, truth number 3, they're surprisingly tough. Miniature donkeys, they may be small, but don't underestimate them. They're hardy. They handle heat extremely well, which is important in places like where we live, Texas, where it's hot, super hot. They're intelligent, and they're tougher than you think. They're tougher than they look. They're naturally cautious animals. Their cautious personality is one of the reasons people often use them for livestock protection. But I wouldn't recommend using these little miniature donkeys for livestock protection. No, no sir. What are you doing over there? You coming to visit too, Pegasus? We actually have a whole nother video on that topic. You should check it out. So back to the current topic that we're supposed to be talking about. They pay attention. They notice things, and they don't panic easily, and they're naturally cautious and naturally curious. They always want to see what you're doing. Just like that guy always wants to see what you're doing. Come here, Pegasus. Are you always wanting to see what's going on too? Are you always wanting to see what's going on too? Truth number 4. They need friends. This is one of the biggest mistakes people make. They buy one donkey, and that's it. But donkeys are incredibly social. They really do best with companionship, with friends. So another donkey is ideal. But sometimes horses or other compatible livestock can help fill that need. Our herd spends almost every minute together. They groom each other, they nap together, they take turns napping and standing guard actually. They play together, and yes, they occasionally argue like siblings. If you're considering a miniature donkey, please think about its social needs. Okay, truth number 5. They're easier than many people think. People often ask, are many donkeys hard to take care of? The answer is, not really. They need quality hay, fresh water, routine hoof trimming, regular vaccinations and deworming, with guidance from your veterinarian, hey you, and safe fencing. They're generally easy keepers. In fact, one of the biggest mistakes people make is feeding them too much. Donkeys evolved in environments with sparse forage. They don't need rich diets like many horses. So don't let those adorable little faces convince you they need a buffet every day, because they'll certainly try. Right, Jack? You trying to get treats? I know your mama always wants treats. The other donkeys always want treats. Yes, they do. You're such a good boy, Jack. You're such a good boy. Yeah. So, would I recommend miniature donkeys? Absolutely. But only if you understand what you're getting. You're not buying lawn decorations. You're adding another family member. They'll make you laugh. They'll test your patience. They'll greet you every morning. And before long, you'll wonder how your farm ever felt complete without them. I know ours certainly wouldn't be the same without these little guys. No, it wouldn't. Nope, it wouldn't. But understand this too. Donkeys, miniature donkeys, live a long time. 25 to 30 years. Maybe longer. So it's a long commitment that you're taking in. So if you're thinking about getting miniature donkeys, I hope this video helped. And if you already own them, I'd love to hear from you. What's the funniest thing your donkey's ever done? Leave it down in the comments. I read and reply to all the comments I can. And if you're new here, we'd love to have you join the Hartland Oaks family. We share life with miniature donkeys, miniature cows, goats, sheep, horses, chickens, pigs, rabbits, and whatever adventure happens next. So if that sounds like something you'd enjoy, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for spending a little time with us today. And until next time, take care, and we'll see you right back here at Hartland Oaks. So with that said, Hartland Oaks, signing out. Adios, everyone. See you next time at the farm. Jack can't wait to talk to you. Right, Jack? I know, you're hogging the entire video. I'm supposed to show other donkeys too. But you're such a love bug. Yes, you are. Bye, everyone.